Hi everyone, this is Christine from Tap Travelers. A couple years ago I received this map as a gift from my husband, and it has taken me this long to open it and actually get around to scratching it off. So let's take a look at this map and give it a good review. So we're down here in the basement because this is the only place that I have with a large enough table to open this map. So don't mind the mess, but here is the map fully open. As you can see, it is quite large. It's taken up the whole top of my deep freezer. Because it is rolled so tightly in this tube, I do have to have weights on all four corners to keep it down, and it looks like I might have to keep the weights down until it is finally framed. So here you can see it comes with a nice sheet of tissue paper in between all the rolls when it is wrapped up to keep it from scratching on itself. Down here we have a little legend. So there are a handful of countries that are too small to be named on the map itself. So these are the numbered countries. And then we have a little bit more of Earth's surfaces, summits, lowest land. Hiding under here, we have largest lakes. If we take a closer look at Europe, which is where we were exploring, I've already started scratching off a few of the countries that we visited. The borders here on the non-scratch part are very visible. You can also see a little bit of the local terrain, mountains, some lakes, especially over there in Greece. You don't have to worry so much about staying inside the lines. The border after it's scratched is a little bit further out than the border before it's scratched, as you can see around the Spain-France area. So that's just to give it a little bit of effect. I've kind of stayed within the gold. But you can see that the lines between the borders of the countries that I have scratched are a little bit more faint. They are visible, and we've got some major countries listed. You can see there number 5 is Switzerland, and then up near the top you have Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg. And over here in Canada, my only negative for this map is the larger countries are not divided among their states and provinces. So France, Germany, and them in Europe, they're a little small, so I can see why they haven't done that. But I can't say that by exploring Ontario and Nova Scotia that I finished Canada. And same in the States. After exploring New York City and Orlando, that I have done America. So I've just made my own borders based on a Google map. I should know what Ontario looks like, and kind of done it myself. When we start exploring the north, that's when that's going to get a little bit more fun. There were instructions. They were keeping the map rolled up inside the tube. They're in German. I can't read German, but I can't imagine needing too many detailed instructions on how to do a scratch map. It's like bingo, right? Alright, and here you've got the Polynesian islands. They're all labeled. You have a couple numbered in here as well. China. I imagine the topography will change after it is scratched as well. Looks like a pretty decent map. Everyone's here. There we go. We got some more numbered countries where they actually belong. I feel it's because these ones aren't even large enough to have a number on them. So that was it, a short little review of the scratch map you can buy on Amazon. Our map is not as colorful as we were hoping it would be. We just haven't had the chance to explore as much as we would have hoped, having 2 full-time jobs and little ones at home. But that just means we have to go exploring a little bit more as the kids get older. The only negatives that I can say, like I mentioned, is the larger countries aren't divided amongst their states and provinces. That would be a lot more helpful when you want to be a little bit more authentic in your travel journaling or your travel tracking. Again, I can't see myself scratching off all of the United States by just visiting 2 cities. And that would be the same if we ever got to visit, say, China or Russia or any of the other large countries, Australia, for example. And that the corners aren't weighted down. There's nothing in the box to weigh down the corners. So maybe put it in a glassless frame so you can constantly update it. I know you can get those at any of the craft shops, or make a frame, tack it to the wall. You don't even need a frame that way. But yeah, you definitely need something to weigh it down, and it's a sturdy piece of material. Like the board, the map itself is very strong, so the curl is going to last for a while, and it does need a decent weight. My coffee cup full, my cell phone, a couple other heavy objects were in the corner. The tube itself, empty, was not heavy enough standing up to keep the map from rolling over. So that is something to keep in mind. You are going to need a decent amount of space, like a table or a floor, in order to do this. But it does come with a pick, like a guitar pick. If you don't like that, a coin would always work. But it does come with something for you to scratch it. So everything is included in the box, and it's not that expensive either. We'll put a link in the descriptions below where you can get a hold of it. And yeah, that's it. It was our world scratch map from Amazon. I hope you enjoy it.